Hello everyone, it's Gwathon from Gwathon's Games, and I am continuing on with the Heroic +2 champion, and I am talking between Prince Durin and the statue of Motzog. So, the Durin has been introduced to the previous Durins.
See you now that I denied nothing.
An eighth father to join the other seven. If there were 8 and 7, my people whispered about what else might they deceive us. Some suggested falsely that perhaps I awoke first beneath the mountain. Yeah.
These crimes are unforgivable. Finish your tale, Motzog, and be done with it.
So, we have a little bit more of the tale to go.
I speak not of deserving, my friend.
10 years of war. I get to do some fighting now.
Foolhardy as it must have seemed to those who cared for him, it began with his surrender.
Although I'm not in Heroic +2 because I'm in an instance. But they have Durin temporarily. And Motzog has a massive beard, but of course Motzog does not have a beard here. Repent your alliance with the orcs. And this is not going to go well for all of them. Put that there so you can read it.
In this moment of triumph, my Greymoles saw not the danger. An army came by secret paths to free their captive king.
Okay, so I think I actually have to climb the stairs with the Queen. Get to the top and do some fighting if I remember rightly. Still not Heroic +2, but that's okay.
Longbeard fought Greymole and Orc in the heights of Bir Sahar, and the lanes ran with blood.
I know of your crimes, Motzog.
But you know not of this, Durin, for it was known only to few.
Morgoth and his lieutenant Sauron had not been idle during the 10 years of conflict. In secret they devised a plan by which Longbeard and Greymole will be destroyed. Okay, so while Longbeard and Greymole battled, yes, sent a preordained signal to his legions, and then when order was it?
9 great dragons swept out of the northern skies, raining fire upon the mountainside. The orcs turned their swords upon Longbeard and Greymole alike.
Betrayed by the orcs and the surprises. Go, Ragnar. Okay, I will follow Ragnar. Hey, there's a dragon.
Etterfang feasted upon dwarves that day.
And another.
How many great warriors died to Thorog's claws in Bir Sahar? I cannot say. But dragons were not the only evils sent by Sauron to my city.
Yep. Escaders.
Was the land called Ascardus, wreathed in shadow and flame?
Run, you fools. Stop for something to eat. Oh, okay. The vicious troll. I don't even think I get to fight the vicious troll. And now we are up the top where we were before. Previous recordings. Yep, no, there we go. Matsog and Durin and Ragnar the Fierce. So, she freed him. Durin picked up the blade and joined the battle. So, now we have a choice. Motsog wants, Durin wants Motsog to join in, the Grey Mauls to join the Longbeards to actually take care of the orcs and trolls. Motsog's a little bit off the planet. Here is Thrimmel. There's the Grey Maul, there's Thrimmel. Let's see what happens. They stand together.
Storm arose, and the mountain itself was sundered. The flame of Azkadur's was quenched, and he fled. We suffered grievous losses, but so too did Sauron. 5 dragons were slain at our hands. Those that escaped would cower in fear of our weapons forevermore.
So, as a consequence, that Grey Maul is not allowed up.
And so concluded the Sunder battle, and with it, the Grey Maul rebellion. I was defeated, but the dwarves survived.
Cool. Back to Heroic +2.
Durin knows the rest of the tale. It is not for me to tell.
Okay, Durin does remember now.
Is this some trick?
He does remember. He was in Moria, in Helgrod, and in Mordor. I am Durin now, as I was then, 6 times before. I will finish your tale, Motsog. I am the only one still in this world who can. So, he has his memory back.
Hear then the end of the tale, as I know it to be.
Yes, because he is Durin, father of dwarves, first to awaken, and I was there. Okay, let's go and finish this story.
The battle was ended, but there were tears still to shed.
Yes, grievous losses. Morgoth's Lieutenant Sauron witnessed his allies' defeat and fled to with the surviving dragons back to Thangorodrim. So this Durin really is in the line of Durins. There's not many of them you can actually choose. Drops the Grey Maul. Durin chooses not to kill him. There has been enough death today.
I held the axe that would end your life, Motsog. Even now I can feel the weight of it in my hand.
I remember
It's
the
nice
tears on my
tassels.
face. Tears so bitter they burned holes in my armor.
So many of our people slain.
Yep, they will not. The beard has to go. Ian's not happy. They all need to get rid of their beards. Don't get rid of the beard. Yes. None more than Ragnar the Fierce. She has suggested that dwarf women should remain ever vigilant in the halls of their folk, for hearth and home can be endangered when watchfulness fails. Okay. But Motsog and Durin.
The wounds of the Grey Maul Rebellion were never forgotten, but Motsog himself disappeared into legend.
Durin knows. Yep, simple dwelling. Brought supplies deep to the cabin, and for Motsog refused to walk among the dwarves. Was he his jailer or friend? He was both.
You were my only friend in those days, Durin. as you had been in the beginning. None others visited in my solitude. And that was just.
Yes, Jarak the dwarf, hearing the story of the greatest of the dwarves.
On my last visit, I found that you had entered a deep slumber from which you would not wake. Sleep well, my enemy and my friend. I wish for you pleasant dreams. May they show you that our people live on and are strong.
Yay.
Farewell, Motsog. I knew it not at the time, but the first crafter heard my words. He gave to you the dreaming sight, to last until I returned and awakened you.
And here we are. Well, we're just finishing the conversation.
These many lives later.
Cool. Now, Motsog is alive again.
Durin gave me my
Ish.
life, both mercy and punishment.
And this is all the way through this is where we have been getting the idea of someone watching. My long penance nears its end, and the prolonged hours of my dreams must soon come to pass. Soon I will wake, and Motsog will be no more. And that band is something that is not going to help, but
I deem you are his close advisor.
I got empathy value's gone up. Okay, so talk to Durin in Motsog's tomb. Yeah.
I am conflicted.
Needs to decide what needs to be done. He will decide.
I have decided.
So, Motsog has a small amount of time and wants to help destroy Thrimmel. Yes, will you spend your last day fighting for the dwarves you once betrayed? It's a request. And Motsog says, woohoo!
I swear to fight for you, my friend of old, my king, for as long as I am able.
And then we have go back to the prince.
Seems the conquest of Gundabad will succeed or fail by nightfall. The time has come for me to call for Dweromoot.
Okay, so the Dweromoot is where this is going, and now I have to go and talk to a whole lot of other people, and I will ride back out again, but I will do the next part in the next video. leave those two behind, and I have all sorts of other quests to do in this region, in the last region, but this will bring those two together. And as I said, I will head back out, and because I think some of them are at the entrance to this, and then I will talk to the others. So if you mithril out, or if you milestone out, you have to run up to these guys again, which is why it's easier just to no conflict, no fighting, just ride back up the stairs and talk to them. And I think that gives you who you need to go and talk to, because to bring one of the moots together, Dwaro Moot, you need to have all of the different factions of dwarves present. Okay, so we are almost there. And it's around the corner here, I think. Yes. Okay. And there's Browan.
What did you discover beyond those secret stairs? How fares the prince?
Yeah, Durin does have need of him, and indeed the prince calls for the rest of his kin to answer his call. Dwaro Moots. Yes, so talk to these, talk to the prince, talk to Glowen, talk to Emac. So I have more to do, and I will do those next time. Okay everyone, thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye all.